Just got your CXC or CAPE results? Then start your degree today at CTS College and choose from many of our pathways in business management, business administration, human resource management, marketing, finance, management information systems, computer engineering, computing and information systems. Full and partial scholarships are available. CTS College, where education is beyond academics.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Clive Allen Funeral Services and Crematorium. First and only full-service funeral home and licensed crematorium in Sangre Grande. Independently owned and operated by Clive and Tricia Allen with no affiliation to any other funeral home. Platinum Funeral Award winner from 2021 to 2023. Call 6680896.
Live life well. From Vitabiotics, the UK's #1 vitamin company.
Eyes TT offers over 25 years of experience, our retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover.
There's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. He play saying it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring, I had a dream.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you are locked online, especially good evening to you. All those of you are looking at me from all over the world, especially good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I need to tell you something. I had a very hectic day. A lot of things happened. A murder accused, a guy who was accused of murder has spoke to me today. Not on camera, but well, I called him and I informed him that it was a recorded conversation that is in connection with what went on at the St. Margaret's police station when the guy said his glass was broken. Kendall, it's Kendall, right? Kendall Dulal said his glass was broken and he went down there and he was blaming a guy called Joel Gooden, for smashing the glass and whatnot. I did speak with Joel Gooden. Joel Gooden had another side now. Apparently, he's by wherever he is. I didn't ask him his location, but I did call someone. I did call someone who knows him. I made contact today, and that's what my day was like. Also, a man in Central Park has gone missing. He has been identified as John Pangyu from number 100 Central Park. Can't seem to find him. If anybody has any information, get in contact with me. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I know my program ran with speed yesterday, so I forgot to mention, but I did say a special prayer, and I know you know I always wish our children, the children of our nation, Trinidad and Tobago, all the best. And 17,937 primary school pupils were expected to write the secondary SCA earlier today, Thursday, April the 10th. The exam were written by 547 centers across Trinidad and Tobago. 8,842 pupils were female, while 9,095 were males. In Tobago, there were 1,006 students registered. So, we're going to show that clip. We can always remember it's a very hard time, And also, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of people who have been calling me wanting and asking me, do you know any good learning, anywhere I can send my child just to, boost up for the SCA next year? So if you know anybody, let's say from Central, somebody who's reputable and, people can trust them with their children, whether it be face-to-face or maybe after school or on weekends, who has classes of maybe a former school teacher, a good environment, please let me know. Please let me know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a mentally challenged man identified as Keston Thomas was shot dead at Bheem. They said he was stabbed. I heard he was stabbed. And was shot dead at Bheem after he was stabbed after he stabbed a resident. That's what I heard. Initially, I thought he was stabbed, but no, after they said he stabbed a resident. And that is something that, I spoke to his mother. And do you know, ladies and gentlemen, his mother is a cancer patient. Really, really, really sad. Stage 4. My God, I've offered to help her. A really nice lady. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, we're running really tight because what's happening is that at 7 tonight, we are carrying the UNC meeting live. Where is that meeting? Could you tell me? Coover South Multipurpose Hall. So everybody's parking up there. As you know, it's a paid political broadcast, and everybody knows the only platform could get the views and get your, everybody to see you and everybody to hear is on the I.A.N. And you might imagine it's the 10th of April, and my God, I've already crossed 1 million. I have already crossed 1,222,956. It is unbelievable, unbelievable with respect to our analytics. And we have already for 2025, we have already crossed 13,729,739. These are just analytics from YouTube. That doesn't, even with YouTube, and Facebook. We have over 800 to 900,000. We have the website. Our website has the most traffic, and everybody's coming on board. And soon and very soon also, well, you know, we have the Vitabiotics and everybody who advertised. I did get the Berberine Plus also, ladies. Well, Berberine, soon we will have giveaways, and we will be giving away, not every day, but maybe 5 or 6 a week, you know, just different parts of the program. So we're still putting it together with respect to the advertisers. So we have a lot today. We want you to sit back, relax, and we're going to get the news to you. Also, I want to do one of the interviews that I did, highlighted to you, where we spoke to the guy Shampoo, who was killing in Marabella, in Marabella, Batu Avenue. Batu lands, Batu Avenue, not Marabella by the land. Let me make that correction. This is Batu Avenue there, in the back there. And you know what I wanted to find out from you, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody from many, many years ago when I started off, I think I had just went to 6. And where I, you know, after Win TV in Bayshore Avenue. Right. You know, can anybody tell me, I don't know why I keep thinking about this person, and she had gone missing. A woman by the name of Ivera Saunders. That was her name, Ivera Saunders. And I remember interviewing her family. She left under very mysterious circumstances. So again, can one of her family members get in contact with me? Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I'm going to take a break. So, I.A.N Funeral Directors, I want to say a special hello to them. VJ Small Engine Repairs and Agro Supplies, JD Supercare, Steel Force Caribbean, Car Trinidad and Tobago, Total Tools, Easter, and Rampy's Bar, and Breaking the Fast Cooler Fete. There's a big cooler fete. In fact, we're going to... That's with Eddie Charles. You know, Eddie Charles is my good friend. So, we're going to start, you know, they have already booked ours with us already. So, I tell you, the promoters know where to put their ass. So, we're going to take a fast break. And when we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
In life, there are moments that define us, shape who we are, and the legacy we leave behind. At I.A.N Funeral Directors, we understand the importance of this. We offer affordable burial and cremation packages tailored to reflect the essence of your loved one, not just any Allen, I.A.N. Contact us today.
VJ's Small Engine Repairs and Agro Supplies Limited, located at number 102 Rocher Douglas Road in Barrackpore. We carry a wide variety of agricultural pesticides and insecticides. Also available are brush cutters, pressure washers, water pumps, and much more. Call us, come in, or just visit us on Facebook for great deals today.
Shop more, spend less with JD Supercare. Come on down to a location near you for the widest variety and best prices on your personal care items and much more. Be part of our Super Points team to shop, earn, and redeem. Located in Princeton, San Fernando, Gasparillo, Cuba, Rio Claro, and Guyana. Check us out online for delivery at your doorsteps.
Have Ian Allen live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the Ian Allen network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with Ian Allen Live. To book your live, contact Ian Allen at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today. Steel Force Caribbean Limited offers steel construction and fabricating at its best. Our wide range of services extends throughout Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. In engineering, architectural design, structural steel fabrication of tanks and pipes. Call us today for all your industrial, commercial, and residential projects.
Are you ready to experience the future of driving? At Car Trinidad and Tobago, we offer luxurious vehicles with cutting-edge technology, same-day approvals, and affordable monthly premiums. Showrooms located at El Socorro and Gulf City. Contact Sarah at 250-8409 to get started.
Total Tools One-Stop Tool Station is having the Grand Easter Egg Extravagant Sale from the 7th to the 17th of April 2025. Get massive discounts store-wide, specials on selected items such as pressure washers, rotary hammers, drills, grinders, meter saws, and so much more. Check us out today for the best prices and quality tools. Contact us at 367-8665 or 654-5996. Located at number 797 to 799 Papuri Road, Lower Barrackpore.
Step inside Rampy's Bar and leave your worries behind. We are your afterwork liming spot where the vibes always flows. Drink the night away with our drinks and bottle specials. Try your luck on our gaming machines and win big. Be entertained with live performances, DJs, and car displays every weekend. Rampy's Bar has the tightest security and safest environment. Come and have a good time with pumping energy at Rampy's Bar. Atlantic Plaza Point Lisas and High Street Superior. Rampy's Bar is the place to be. See you there.
Christopher Mansing, certified real estate agent. Have an apartment to rent? Call me. Have a house or land to sell? Call me. Need evaluation done? Call me. Call me now at 722-2057 or email me at address provided.
Nash and Associates presents Breaking the Fast. Breakfast inclusive Cooler Fest. Saturday 19th April 2025. Doors open at 5 a.m. Tickets $300. Group tickets available. 5 tickets or more. Get 1 free. Your DJs, DJ Kyle and DJ Casper. Live entertainment. Eddie Charles and the Big Band. Traffic. Ding Dong. Waddix. All roads lead to Lee King's Ranch. Valencia All Road, Valencia. For more information, call 389-9069, 746-0608 or 299-3993. Breaking the Fast.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, so when as I said with respect to the primary school students, so they could take a break now, maybe take them to the movies, take them to the, not every you know, there's some children are so fortunate, maybe they're going to go Disney World. I tell you, watch me. I remember those days I would come on entrance. And when I come up here, I do nothing. I ride bicycle normal. I was my friend, but it was a good rest. You know, after, you know, it was just quiet. And just to let you know, in a press statement issued on Thursday afternoon, the Education Ministry hailed the SCA execution as incident-free. They sent a press release, say everything was okay, and those who were registered and those who are unable to write the exam will be afforded an opportunity on May the 8th. All right, so they would be afforded an opportunity on May the 8th. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you know, just to let you know, also, you remember the car that was involved in the bread van robbery? This happened on Saturday around 5:50. 2 employees of Gaffur Bakery won mobile sales with a registration vehicle of TCB 2152 at O'Connor Road, Maracas, St. Joseph, nearby. When their pathway of their vehicle was blocked by another car, an armed man with a gun emerged from a blue Mitsubishi Lancer, registration PCT 1915, and announced a robbery. And I did my investigation. I tell you, watch me. Once you make it to here, there's no way to run. Do not go, do not pass, do not collect 200, go directly to jail. You know, after seeing that picture here, everybody wanted to know. But how you know that? How you mean how I know that? How you mean how I do? I know it's Victor. I know that Victor Toppin. Look, watch me. I just taking you back now. I just taking you back when I said it. Go ahead. 30 seconds of it. Okay. But on a more serious note, there's a person I'm looking for. His name is Victor Toppin. This is the guy. He used to work by Gaffurs. Up to last week. He's the owner of the Lancer. Open up the lines. The blue Lancer was involved in the robbery. Well, just to let you know, and all those persons who quick to call on my phone, and don't call my phone. I am not responsible for posting. First of all, let me tell you something. When you see things posted on my page, do not call me. For one reason, it's for that reason you're calling me. That is the one reason why I recuse myself when coming to that part of my news. We have hired a team of persons that are responsible for posting, for researching and gathering information, and I will sit back, and wherever I am, I want to know that if a pin drops anywhere, I should be the first to tell you. You understand? And sometimes there are people out there who like to know the news, but when the news is about them, they don't like it. Take it down. Don't call me. I am not responsible. I cannot call these people and them because they are professionals. We have hired. They are bright people. They are really, really bright people. And that is how our page operates. And I'm sure you have seen an increase in the traffic on our page, on YouTube, and all the information that we have been sending out there, because I'm taking it to the other level. So just to let you know, when you saw that image of Toppin ran to Tunapuna police station. He is currently in custody. So Gaffurs, I hope you are happy. Okay, I really hope you are happy. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, 29-year-old Kendall Dulal was shot dead by a man known to him near St. Margaret's police station on Tuesday. Dulal of Upper Hillside Road, San Fernando, was fatally shot along Ojir Ali Road, St. Margaret's. And I want you all to jump this, yeah? Remember, I had spoken with his mother. I met with his mother yesterday. Remember that? So the entire interview is on yesterday's show. You can go back to that. Go ahead. Accept my sympathy. Now, this is what I call the accused. What is the accused name?
Joel.
Joel. Yeah.
Huh?
Joel Gooden?
Gooden.
Yeah, Joel Gooden, yeah. He's can assist police, that Joel, and to call Joel and tell him that how, you know, you can't be terrorizing this fella. So, you know, there was a whole jealousy. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I would not stop. I want to get down to it. I want to get down to what exactly, because one person is dead. One person is dead, and that person has been identified as Kendall Dulal. Very, very sad. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I had the cause to question Joel Gooden, the person who's on the run. I called because I know somebody who contacted me. I contacted them. They call him. I tell him, I say, yeah, what's going on? Merge him on the call for me, please. Wherever he wants to hide, wherever he wants to hide, let him continue. He said, no, he's going down to the police station today, tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, which is Friday. So by then, if it had any residue, I don't know. This is why I asked him all that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the suspect in connection with the killing of Kendall Dulal spoke to me today. He's been identified as Joel Gooden. And this is what he had to say via audio interview. Yeah, Joel, what's happening? You all right?
Well, I'm trying to be okay right now.
What exactly happened, Joel? Because I want to record this. What exactly happened? I mean, you explain to me in your words. What exactly happened that you broke the guy glass? What exactly happened? Tell me.
Well, 2 months ago, me and this fella was working together. He was good. We used to move together on work. When he came into the work, I show him the ropes, I teach him the job. He was basically underneath me. Alright? So happened that our supervisor changed, and since the supervisor changed, the fella he started making issues on the job with other guys and saying they're doing bad work and they're not doing a good job. And I spoke to him as a partner. He was showing him the job. I say, Kendall, you're playing with men, bread and butter. Stop doing that. You're making it bad for men. And from that day, speaking to him as somebody I consider, that was it. He started going and telling other people that I jealous him. He started speaking all sorts of things about me. He went as far as threatening me.
Speak up a little bit. I'm not hearing you. Go ahead, listen to you.
He went as far as saying that he killed that fella some years ago in France Garden, and that he would do that to me.
Alright.
Because me and the guy, we live in the same location. So he referred to that as something he did. Within that instance, I made a report on work. And you
did complain to your supervisor about him?
Yes, I did. And they were aware that he was the aggressor.
What did his name again?
Kendall.
Sorry. Kendall. Right. So you did tell your boss about Kendall. The day in question,
yes,
why did you break his glass for?
Pardon?
The day in question, the day of the incident, why did you break his car glass for?
I did not break his car glass.
But okay.
I did not break any car glass. It's a normal thing. I normally leave work about half an hour earlier to go and clock out at our next location in France Garden to beat the traffic and stuff.
The I.A.N. Alleyne Show will be right back.
Celebrate your special event in style with Party Paradise. We offer popular character-themed party supplies, kids' clothing, wholesale on balloons and acrylic wares like wine glasses, champagne flutes, designer plates with cutlery to match, and much more. Located at Shagona's Gulf City Mall and Tobago.
Variety Supplies Limited, known to all as Denny, has fantastic deals for you. We have hundreds of new arrival items in store with unbeatable prices. Storage containers, household and kitchen products, furniture, appliances, clothing, electronics. Specials on top quality firecracker stoves from as low as $180. You can even stock up on all your grocery essentials. At Denny, we have it all. Come in to 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad, just 15 minutes drive from San Fernando. Open every day 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Safe and secure parking. There is no better place to shop than at Denny.
The countdown to election 2025 is on. Attention all political parties, campaign managers, coordinators, and candidates. It's time to ignite your campaign and take your message to the masses. The I.A.N. Alleyne Network is your ultimate platform for unmatched exposure. With over 120 million YouTube views, 5 million plus monthly views, and 15 million views already in 2025, our Facebook network engages over 800,000 followers. IANAlleyne.org stands the most visited website in Trinidad and Tobago. We bring your live events, rallies, and meetings straight to millions as they happen. Plus, with our primetime show, place your ads from 5:45 p.m. to 7 p.m. Repeat broadcasts throughout the day. And weekend airings, your message gets maximum impact. Run your best campaign with the platform that delivers real results. The I.A.N. Alleyne Network.
Live life well. From Vitabiotics, the UK's #1 vitamin company.
My son Josiah, when he was born, he was diagnosed with a life-threatening disease. And a friend told me about the Children's Life Fund. Thanks to Kamala and the UNC government for making it happen. He was given a second chance in life, and now he's in Form 5 and he's able to sit CXC. Take it from me, when UNC wins, everybody wins.
That was a paid political ad.
To the occasion. Welcome back to the I.A.N. Alleyne Show.
So, but how can an official, a person there, and the company, a senior official said that he told Kendall, go and make a report that you couldn't break the glass. And that is how Kendall ended up calling his mother.
Kendall called me. Kendall called me last night. He said, Mommy, the boy smashed my back of my windscreen. He said, Mom, I'm going in the station. I said, Kendall, go ahead. He said, Mommy, you come and meet me? I said, yes, I'm coming to meet you. I'm going and pick up his brother. But my belly started to hurt me. And I said, Kenton, something not right. So I'm calling Kendall back. Kendall not answering.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened.
I have no awareness of being around this car. This car park has at least 1,000 cars to the lease. I left you earlier trying to beat the traffic with a coworker. With a coworker who was aware of all my movements. We went straight to Fran's garden. When I went to clock out, a supervisor asked me to work late. I asked him if I could reach home to get some fresh clothes because I live at least about 10 minutes away from the most. He allowed me to. The supervisor was aware of Kendall harassing me on the job site.
Okay.
I went home. Yeah. I went home. I spoke to the man at home. 2 of them told I asked her, babe, you want me to stay with you? They are offered to work with to take some extra hours. You want me to stay or you want me to go back home? He said, go ahead. Go ahead. Go to work. I left. I got my clothes. I left for work. Walking down the hill. See the Kendall car parked. About 5 meters away, I see Kendall come out of the car. He opposed me. He said, you break my car last. You break my car last. All I tried to tell him, Kendall, and nobody not take car is I come in to go back to make some extra hours. I tried to talk to him. I said, Kendall. And he not take car. He said, you're dead tonight, you're dead tonight. I'll make sure that tonight when you reach down that hill. Well, I proceeded down here. He reversed his car down here. And while reversing down here, I could see his hand reaching somewhere in the car. Reaching for something in the car.
So you are saying that Kendall had a gun?
I didn't see any gun. But I saw him reaching for something like it. You're trying to drive and you're looking for something in it. That was the movements I saw in the car.
Okay.
And with that now, I see like he come out the car. He come out the car. He started talking. All I tried to defend him, I could tell him. I didn't run to a car, but I was trying to go to the roof.
Kendall was in the company of who?
Nobody. I didn't see anybody in the car. I didn't see nobody on the road, nowhere. I took Kendall alone.
Yeah, but Kendall was with a friend. And when the friend answered the phone, the friend told the mother that you shot him.
No answer. Then the friend answered he killed Kendall. I said, what? Kill Kendall? It's like I don't know myself.
So his friend was right with him?
His friend see everything. His friend called my son and tell him everything. Everything what happened. Kendall didn't deserve this.
Kendall, it had nobody in Kendall. I didn't see anybody in Kendall. I didn't see anybody at all in Kendall's stuff. It was just Kendall who came out.
Okay. So you are saying that you are innocent and you did no shooting?
I did no shooting. I had no firearm. I had no firearm. I was never in any possession of a firearm. I've been the one who has been threatened. I've been the one who tried. The supervisors, I don't know if it reached up to A.I.N in the yard, but the safety that took the report is Kendall's cousin. So I'm not sure if the report is up in the yard.
So you are saying that Kendall has a cousin working in the company and you did complain to him also?
Yes, and he made us write a report to carry up into HR in the yard. I'm not sure if this report is up to both of us. Both of us wrote a report. And I tried to reach out to the head of safety I'm not hearing anything about this report. I have a scrap that I wrote, which I kept.
Could you send it to me, please?
Well, I won't be able to do that because I don't have it on my person.
Okay.
Jeremy could get it to me, cuz once you get it, send me that picture.
Okay, but let me ask you something again. Let me ask you something again. Could you let me ask you something again? But why Kendall told his mother that you constantly keep terrorizing him?
And it wasn't that.
He said, Mommy, I'm fed up. Because the night before, he come and he complained to me.
And what the same accused?
He said on the bed and said, Mom, I'm fed up. This boy and he harassing me. Right?
But why the boy always harassing him? What's the reason why?
Jealousy.
But they know each other a long time.
And I used to give him job to work.
Your son used to give him a job to work?
And drop him home.
You can live in by St. Margaret's here?
Yeah.
He originally from
not far from the police station.
Like that. It was the other way around. The complete other way around. Cool, because I don't know everything that was going on. The supervisor was aware. It was never me harassing him.
Okay. So when he was shot and police and they found him lying in the road that night, where were you after the shot? So how he shot himself? He shot himself with his own gun?
I don't know what took place. I don't know where the shot came from. When I heard the shot, I ran down the road, which is going back to Florida. Well, not as far as Florida, but I ran back down the road. I stopped the car. A taxi, jumped in, and I went on site in Trans Garden. The supervisor on site, Mr. Raymond Noel, and Mr. Akin Celestine was present.
But let me ask you something again. How far were you away from Kendall the night he was shot? How far were you away? How far, like standing, like a standing distance? How far away?
Could be about 3 to 5 meters.
That was very close. So you don't know where that shot came from?
No, I don't really shot came from.
Was there a struggle between you and Kendall?
No, it had no struggle. I had my root bag. He had a bag. I did the shot.
And so let me ask you something. So when the shot rang off, you are saying that there was no struggle, there was nothing. So out of the blues, a gun just went off and this boy was shot?
Yes, Mr. Alleyne.
And you have nothing to do with this killing?
I have nothing to do with this killing.
Why you didn't go to the police station the said night or the morning after?
Mr. Alleyne, I received threats.
Yeah, but you could have gone to the police station.
I wasn't feeling safe, Mr. Alleyne.
But you're right, but then what the family will think of Kendall, the family of Kendall will think that you get your house in order, get your story good, and then you go into the police station after 2 days. This happened what day? This happened Monday or Tuesday?
This happened on Tuesday.
On Tuesday night, right? They would think that when you go in, look, today is Thursday, and you saying, but to go to the police station, you haven't gone as yet. You were at your parents, at your mom home in Labrie, Wednesday evening. Why you didn't go to the police station if you know that you were that innocent?
Mr. Alleyne, I received threats that his mother has a police friend, and they knew why they were coming for me.
Yeah, but you remember tomorrow you go into the police station with your lawyer, with everybody. But you could have done that from Tuesday night self and Wednesday morning self.
I didn't have time to organize. My phone squeezed in my pocket area Tuesday. So it wasn't working. I had no phone. I couldn't contact anybody for anything.
So you are saying Kendall had a gun?
I'm not saying that I saw Kendall with a gun, but I saw him with a bag.
The I.A.N show will be right back.
Baldeo Shopping Mart says, bring the entire family. Trini Easter Fun Fest from Friday, April 18th to Monday, April 21st. 4 big days of fun, excitement, games, sound off, movies, kids competition, and live entertainment. The action kicks off 4 p.m. each day. Felicity Petersfield Grounds in Chaguanas. Admission is absolutely free. For more information, contact 328-4441. From Friday, April 18th to Monday, April 21st. Get ready for Trini Easter Fun Fest, hosted by yours truly, Junior K.
Wild Kid multivitamins are great tasting, supports rapid development, contributes to strong bones, includes vitamins A, C, D, and so much more. Be a super kid. Trust the Wild Kid range.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupunkt line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. Fulfilling all your household needs.
Book the I.A.N Network for a live broadcast of all your special events, including parties, seminars, political and religious events, prayers, funerals, weddings, and more, live on the #1 network. Book now, and use our platform to broadcast to millions of our viewers. If they can't make it, they can view it, live on the I.A.N Network. Contact our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250 and book your live event coverage today.
My son Josiah, when he was born, he was diagnosed with a life-threatening disease. And a friend told me about the Children's Life Fund. Thanks to Kamala and the UNC government for making it happen. He was given a second chance in life, and now he's in Form 5 and he's able to sit CXC. Take it from me. When UNC wins, everybody wins.
That was a paid political ad.
Ready for family fun like never before? Besides the Food King and Bright Ideas bring you the Tickets to Happiness promotion. For every $300 you spend at any Prasad the Food King and Bright Ideas location, you'll receive an entry form for a chance to win amazing family experiences. That's right, 10 lucky families each week will win tickets for a family of 5 to exciting destinations just in time for Easter vacation. Here's what's up for grabs. 10 lucky families will each win tickets to Chuck E. Cheese, the Alleyne, 5 Islands Water and Amusement Park, Movie Town, and Harry's Water Park. And the best part? Winners are announced live on Facebook every Saturday starting March 29th. So what are you waiting for? Shop now at Prasad's The Food King and Bright Ideas. Enter to win and create unforgettable memories with your family, because happiness is best when shared. Promotion ends on April 23rd, 2025, and this promotion is NLCB approved.
Power up your life with Buy Smart Outdoor Power Equipment. We service and supply all equipment types nationwide and throughout the Caribbean. Pressure washers, brush cutters, smart stream pumps, welders, and much more. Authorized dealer and service center. Visit us or give us a call. When quality matters, we deliver.
Dear viewers, be reminded that we go live on multiple platforms. If our YouTube is down, you have other options. You can view us live on Facebook on the I.A.N Network or live from our website at ianallen.org.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
And you are saying that you were confronted on the road?
Yes.
And you are saying you were over 5 meters away from him, and you heard a loud gunshot. You heard heard a loud explosion, and then you saw him fall to the ground.
No, I didn't see him fall to the ground. I ran, he ran, and I ran.
So how he could run? How he could run, and you run after the sound?
You heard both of us heard the sound, and I run. I run immediately. I run.
So then
I don't
somebody
watch
come
back.
up from the road and shoot you then.
You have to have that possibility.
So you are saying that somebody else shot him, but not you?
Not me.
But you see, the time you take to go to the police station from Tuesday night, the gun residue and the clothing would have already been changed.
I have the same clothing there. I'm going with my everything from that day. It hasn't been washed, it hasn't been tampered with, it just came off my person and it has been there.
Okay, because Kevin, I think Kendall used to give you a drop home and all kind of thing. You and the man was good.
It was Mr. Alleyne. It was if this guy gave me a drop 3 times, that was it.
And I used to give him drop to work.
Your son used to give him a drop to work?
And drop him home.
You can live in by St. Margaret's here?
Yeah.
He originally
not far from the police station.
He originally from Robbery?
Yeah.
When I sold my vehicle, I sold my first vehicle, and this is after I showed certain things about me. I sold my green Civic. It took me about a week or 2 to purchase another vehicle, and which I did. And I only took a job with this guy could be about 3 times, and that was just in the evening after work.
All right. We're gonna. You think you wanna say anything again?
No, I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah. So you are in. So what you are saying, bottom line, you are innocent and you did not shoot Kendall.
Bottom line.
All right, sir. Thank you again. Thanks for speaking to me.
No problem.
Thank you, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is where, it's only one platform you can really get it, and that's on Crime Watch. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are hearing right now about a murder. What was that? I have a camera crew live in Pity Valley right now. In Pity Valley, this is what went on. I'm tossing straight to them, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we have right now. Another murder reported at Sparrow Drive, Simeon Road, Pity Valley. There are reports yet another murder at Sparrow Drive, Simeon Road in Pity Valley. The latest incident occurred on Thursday, April 10, 2025. Currently, our Crime Watch crew is on the scene, and you are seeing shots. And as this incident has sent shockwaves throughout the community. The deceased has been identified as Omari St. Rose, aka Bigfoot. Again, I repeat, the deceased has been identified as Omari St. Rose, aka Bigfoot. This is what's happening in Sparrow Drive. The shooting comes one day after the murder of Alan Sidney, also known as Alu, which took place in the same area. Remember, Alu was killed? Yeah, the latest incident occurred this shooting comes one day after the murder of Alan Sidney yesterday, also known as Alu, which took place in the same area. Details surrounding the latest killing are still emerging, and this story will be updated as more information comes available, and it will be on my page. So, ladies and gentlemen, while you are watching Crime Watch, I'm showing you shots off Sparrow Drive, Simeon Road, Pity Valley, where a man identified as Omari Rose, aka Bigfoot St. Rose, was just shot dead. Also, ladies and gentlemen, tragedy in Gasparillo. Elderly siblings perish in early morning fire. Wheelchair bound Sookeah Bheem and her brother Ramdath Bheem, who were recovering from a stroke, tragically died together in a fire early Thursday, April the 10th. The siblings lived together at their home located at Cotton Hill Junction, Bonne Aventure, Gasparillo. Ramdath had hearing problems. According to relatives, the blaze began around 4:30 and quickly engulfed the wooden concrete structure leaving little chance for escape. So, ladies and gentlemen, elderly siblings perish in early morning fire. Wheelchair-bound Sookeah Bheem and her brother Ramdath Bheem. If the family, if you have photographs or anything, you can send to us. This is so, so sad. Really, really sad. And just tragic, ladies and gentlemen. Just a flashback. A 79-year-old man died in a fire just in January, you know. Same thing, elderly. Along Thompson Street Extension in Gasparillo early on Thursday. Remember that? Thursday, 23rd of January. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 19-year-old Lopino Aruka teenager died after she sustained burns when a gas tank reportedly exploded. The deceased has been identified as Naomi DeMille, who passed away at Moncton. That is sad. That is terrible. Oh my God. Such a nice girl, 19-year-old Lopino Aruka teenager, died after she sent a gas tank apparently explode. Sometimes you really have to check more with these gas tanks. The autopsy Also, ladies and gentlemen, Director, this was the same case we went on in Santa Cruz. Remember, we were investigating an incident that occurred on April 7, 2025 concerning Sheldon Gloucester, who's known as Toyo, died from multiple traumatic injuries. Remember? And we spoke to his relatives and whatnot. You remember that? Apparently, Sheldon Gloucester, who's in his early 50s of Blackford Street, Cantaro Village, Santa Cruz. The incident happened at a residence at Jigger Hills, Cantaro Village in Santa Cruz on Monday, March 24, 2025, and Gloucester died at Mount Hope Hospital. Well, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, what we were told that he was beaten, which was apparently this beating that he said. Go back to that interview on my page, right? You can go back to it, and that is why if you missed can you tell me what time the television, this Synergy airs Crime Watch during the course of the day? Anybody to the back? At 2 o'clock. From tomorrow, we are going to start as of tomorrow. This program will be on all platforms 2 o'clock every day. From Monday to Friday. So 2 o'clock. The show will be repeated on all platforms. Also, ladies and gentlemen, well, the autopsy with respect to Sheldon Gloucester, that same guy who died, also known as Toyo, died from multiple traumatic injuries, contradicting initial claims that he fell from a tree. So it was a lie. The postmortem was conducted on Monday, April 7, 2025, and revealed Gloucester died from bilateral hematosis as a condition involving accumulation of blood in both pleural cavities surrounding the lungs and whatnot. Examination further showed that Gloucester sustained multiple broken ribs. Polytrauma, which refers to multiple traumatic injuries, including possible head injuries. Gloucester reside at Blackford. And remember when I said you should go back to that interview. Go back to that interview and listen. Because apparently the person who was involved as a relative was a police, and they call the man, and they call the people and them, and they pick up the man, and they all kind of bacchanal with this case. But now somebody had to answer, and I just wanted everybody in Santa Cruz to know, we know exactly what is going on. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man found murdered in a jail in Pitty Valley Wednesday has been identified as Alvin Sidney, also known as Alu. A man was found shot to death in a drain in Sparrow Drive, Pitty Valley, early Wednesday morning. He has been identified as Alvin Sidney, also known as Arlo, who lived in the area. Now you're hearing, ladies and gentlemen, now you're hearing another man was just. This happened. My crew is on the scene right now, where another murder reported at Sparrow Drive, Pitty Valley. Yet another person, he's been identified as Omari Centros, a.k.a. Bigfoot. So my Crime Watch crew is on that scene right now. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a police-involved shooting in Enterprise. One man dead. Police allegedly shot at them during a high-speed chase. Police are saying that 28-year-old Brent Codrington, a.k.a. GP of Jordan Road, Kunupia, shot at them during a chase, and he was killed. On Wednesday, April the 9th, officers from Central Division Task Force Area North, along with members of the Coast Guard, were conducting an anti-crime operation in the Enterprise area where they encountered a high-speed situation that quickly escalated, police said. Apparently, while proceeding east along Enterprise Street, officers spotted a white Toyota Aqua registration PDU 2804 speeding through the area, which raised a suspicion. Using sirens and they started to pursue the vehicle. Officers attempted to intercept the vehicle, however, the driver failed to comply and sped off. Police claim at Francois and Freedom Street, the lone male occupant of the vehicle allegedly pointed a firearm at the officers who, fearing for their lives, discharged their service weapon. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, driver shot during hire trip, wounded with intent in Valencia. On the afternoon of April the 9th, officers from the Valencia CID and Special Operations Unit responded to a report of shooting at North Orapooch Road, Valencia. When they arrived at the scene, officers met 44-year-old Stefan Brosco, who reported that while working as a taxi driver, around 1:15 he picked up a male passenger dressed in dark clothing near Valencia Junction who asked to be dropped off at North Orapooch Road. Upon reaching the location, Brosco noticed a silver vehicle parked at the roadway with his bonnet open. As he came to a stop, his passenger exited the vehicle. Moments later, another man appeared and pointed a firearm at Brosco and fired shot at Brosco. Brosco ran to safety, later realizing he had been shot in the right forearm. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N show will be right back.
Thinking about having your home transformed? Sovereign Ceilings and General Contractors offers you top quality ceiling installation, stucco, painting, and professional construction services to your satisfaction. Contact 354-3820 for your quote today.
The countdown to election 2025 is on. Attention all political parties, campaign managers, coordinators, and candidates. It's time to ignite your campaign and take your message to the masses. The I.A.N network is your ultimate platform for unmatched exposure. With over 120 million YouTube views, 5 million plus monthly views, and 15 million views already in 2025, our Facebook network engages over 800,000 followers. IANAlleyne.org stands the most visited website in Trinidad and Tobago. We bring your live events, rallies, and meetings straight to millions as they happen. Plus, with our primetime show, place your ads from 5:45 p.m. to 7 p.m. Repeat broadcasts throughout the day. And weekend airings, your message gets maximum impact. Run your best campaign with the platform that delivers real results. The I.A.N network.
D59 Bar and Lounge is a place to be for non-stop energy, an experience like no other on the boulevard. Entertainment at its best with live performances and the best live DJs in the industry. Great food, insane drink specials, and premium cocktails. Let your weekend come alive or Friday night party, Saturday night vibes, and chutney Sunday bash. Dress code in effect, armed security for your safety. 23 Bamboo Boulevard.
You citizens, you will be the real heroes in this story. Do not be afraid. No weapon formed against us shall ever prosper.
This is a public service announcement.
So tonight I want to take a moment.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Kamla Prasad Bisasa. I am the proud daughter of Rita Prasad. Together with my father, they created the first woman Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. I don't run away from any fight. My wounds are on my chest because I lead my party from the front. We are strategic. We are highly focused. We are well prepared. With your help, on April 28th, I will be the second female Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
That was a paid political ad.
Unlock a healthier you with Berberine Plus.
I'm saying goodbye to blood sugar spikes
with Berberine Plus.
Specially formulated for those facing the challenges of diabetes, pre-diabetes, and weight management. Berberine Plus offers a natural solution to optimize your metabolism and help preserve insulin resistance, promote weight loss, and improve your health safely and quickly.
This natural supplement helps with metabolism and helps maintain my cravings.
Don't let high cholesterol and diabetes hold you back.
Take one capsule 15 minutes before meals, twice daily for the best results.
Managing blood sugar can be tough, but not anymore with Berberine Plus.
Take charge of your health with Berberine Plus, available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Say a happy birthday, ladies and gentlemen, to a nice girl, Rena Lalu. Happy birthday, Rena Lalu. Want to say a happy birthday. She's celebrating her birthday. A couple sent me a photo a while ago, but they didn't really tell me, well, they're celebrating 48 years anniversary and whatnot, so trying to find out, well, the names and whatnot, but also, ladies and gentlemen, a port worker has reported missing. He never showed up for work today, on Monday, sorry. Kunupia police are seeking the public assistance, locating 45-year-old Ainsworth Herbert Andrew, a Port of Spain port worker of Bernard Street Enterprise Shogunas, who has been missing since Monday. Can his relatives get in contact with me, please? Andrew was last seen leaving home in the Enterprise around 8:30 a.m., driving his white Nissan Tida hatchback, registration PCR 677. He has not returned, and attempts to contact him has been unsuccessful. He has not been reported to work. If you have any information, a port worker has disappeared. If you have any information, get in contact with me. And also, ladies and gentlemen, several barrels of illegal fuel discovered at I.A.N Beach by police on Monday. I'm hearing that several barrels of illegal fuel. I.A.N police are investigating the discovery of a fuel stored in barrels along the shoreline of I.A.N Beach around 6:05 on Monday, the 8th of April. Corporal Bahadur and PC Ramdath were on mobile patrol when they observed 15 blue plastic barrels under a makeshift 25 by 25 shed located approximately 10 feet off the roadway in an unsecured open area. So I just had to tell you that also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you are aware that a helicopter plunged into the Hudson River in New York. Really, really sad. Really, really sad. We are hearing that 6 people died. 5 members of a family and the pilot plunged into the Hudson River in New York City, in New York. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the search is over. The search is over. More than 200 killed after a roof of a nightclub in the Dominican Republic collapsed early this week. So more than 200 people is dead. Dominican Republic authorities have ended their rescue operation and turned to recovery efforts following the collapse of a nightclub roof on Tuesday, which left more than 200 dead. Really, really sad. Really, really sad. And also, ladies and gentlemen, Bolivia floods kill at least 55 people, affect over 590,000 families in Bolivia. Following landslides and even a hail have tormented Bolivia during its rainy season. Also, China lashes back. It says it will hit the United States with 84% of We have a clip with our retaliatory tariff. So they're saying that 84% they will hit back the U.S. So that's very interesting. I tried my best, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure. Also, a PH driver was robbed at gunpoint in Curep. A PH taxi driver was robbed of his vehicle in broad daylight while operating along the Curep route around 1 p.m. on Wednesday, April the 9th. According to reports, the 23-year-old Kelly Village Carney man was plying his black Toyota Corolla PBW 7885, valued at 48,000 TT, when 2 men boarded his vehicle and requested to be taken to Bassey Street in the vicinity of the UTT Curep. Upon reaching the location, one of the men armed with a firearm announced a robbery. The victim complied and exited the vehicle. The suspect then fled the scene. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, 22 men detained under the state of emergency has been transferred from the ECRC to the remand prison in revised detention orders signed by National Security Minister Marvin Gonzalez. And you will see eventually everybody will be released. But not. What's that? And just remember the SOE ends on Sunday, Easter Sunday. So Palm Sunday, that's Palm Sunday. Yeah, that's Palm Sunday when the priest, those of you who can't make it for Mass, the priest will come home by you. That should be a real great time. That's a great time. That's a great time. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, I spoke with, let me take that break and I'll tell you what I'm doing.
The I.A.N. Alleyne Show will be right back.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Clive Allen Funeral Services and Crematorium, first and only full-service funeral home and licensed crematorium in Sangre Grande, independently owned and operated by Clive and Tricia Allen with no affiliation to any other funeral home. Platinum Funeral Award winner from 2021 to 2023. Call 668-0896.
Are you worried about outings and social events? Predo Adult Diapers can give you the confidence and comfort you need. Our high-quality diapers are soft, gentle, designed for ultimate protection with maximum absorption. Live life on your terms with Predo. Available at leading pharmacies and retailers nationwide.
Catch Lenten savings. Coca-Cola 20 ounce, 5 for $20. Orchard Juice 1 liter, 2 for $20. Creamery Ice Cream 2 liter, 3 for $99. Act 2 Popcorn 4 for $20. Nature Valley Assorted 5 for $20. Swiss Barbecue Sauce 2 for $20. Brunswick Flake Tuna 3 for $20. Old Mac Sardine 4 for $20. Soft and Silky Hand Soap 2 for $20. Creamery Yogurt Assorted 4 for $20. This Easter, escape to paradise with SNS Passade and Nestle. Spend $50 or more on Nestle's products for your chance to win one of 4 staycations at Sunset Beach Resort Mayaru. 3 days, 2 nights for 4 people. Enter in store before April 21st. 4 convenient locations: Rio Claro, Mayaru, and Freeport. Remember, it's not Passades, it's SNS Passade.
I have always loved you. I have always loved your children. And I always will. Yes, that you have had other leaders before me. But I want to remind you, you will never ever have a leader who loves you as much as I do.
That was a paid political ad.
Attention shoppers! The Fab India Expo, conveniently located opposite Medford gas station in Chaguanas, has been extended until May 5th. Discover an incredible array of products and stand a chance to win a Toyota Raise when you spend $100 or more. Experience a diverse range of items from brand new merchants, offering something for everyone. Indulge in a wide selection of Indian cuisine, Hakka Chinese, ice cream, and so much more available at our food court. Relax and rejuvenate at the Meraki Express Spa. Browse through our extensive collection of daily and temple wear, perfect for celebrating the auspicious occasion of Hanuman Jayanti. With so much to offer, the Fab India Expo is the place to be. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Don't miss out on this unique shopping experience. We'll see you there.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Alleyne Show.
Gentlemen, a Couva man has gone missing. I had to tell you this. A Couva man has gone missing. Yeah, Couva man has gone missing. His name is John Pangyu. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. Alleyne. We are in the Central Park area. We're at the corner of Purdue. It's Purdue Street. This is number 100 Central Park, Balmain Village. This is a connection with a missing person who has been identified as John Pangyu, date of birth 3rd 11/2000, a male, 24 years of age, unemployed. He was last seen in this area here. We came here looking for any relatives or whatnot, and nobody's home. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, he has been identified as John Pangyu. John Pangu, and he's unemployed. And he's been missing since the 8th to the 4th, 20th, 25, 8 p.m. That was the time it was reported, and that's all we have. And that's it. He hasn't been seen. So if you have any information with respect to John Pangu, please get in contact with us. We're trying to get in contact with the relative. This is Ian Alleyne in Central Park, Balmain. Thank you. In front of his house, we're trying to get in contact with his relative. And remember, relatives who wish to speak to me, and speaking about the relative, boy, I spoke to the mother of Keston Thomas, the mentally challenged man who was stabbed after well, he was shot dead at Beetham Gardens after he allegedly stabbed a resident. And boy, that woman is a nice lady. And you know what? She has stage 4 cancer. When I met that woman today, and it's really, really sad. I want persons to know. That woman said, you need to listen to this. Remember, we're going live at 7, but I'm still going to air it. Go ahead, I have to air this. What happened with your son? Go ahead, resulting in his death over the weekend.
Honestly speaking, I don't even know how that started. Honestly, all I know the morning is that we call the ambulance was to come and get all the ambulance was to come because the night before my mom said that he was acting up. And we call the ambulance.
Now, when you say acting up, what?
He's an outpatient center.
Oh, he's an outpatient. How old is he?
33. About 3 years ago, he did end up stabbing my husband in the first incident. When the first time.
Did your husband succumb to his injuries?
No, it was a 50-50 chance, but he didn't make it. You understand?
He didn't make it as a result?
He did make it.
Oh, okay. And what was your husband's name?
James David.
David.
Since that, my son has been in sentence back and forth, Mr. Alleyne. Keston was now well child, and he's all that I have, Mr. Alleyne. He's my only child, he's all that I have. Mr. Alleyne, I'm not even self-well. I don't really want to be on the media because I was a patient, I was a cancer patient. I battled with stage 4 breast cancer. Last year I had surgery. And it's not easy, Mr. Alleyne. Just yesterday I went and do a CT scan. If you notice on my hands, something still black from all the thing. And my sickness bring my account to an E right now as it is, Mr. Alleyne. I can't tell you, you understand? It's so painful, but you know what hurt me most is that Mr. Alleyne Keston is a child that born and grow in the area. You understand? And the fact that everybody knows that child not well. You understand? I don't know. As I say, I don't know who hit him. I don't know who beat him. I don't want to know. I live in vengeance for God. You understand? But at the end of the day, it's not easy to deal with. It really and truly not easy to deal with because everybody know that Keston not well. You understand? Everybody know in the area that child not well. You understand? And every time he get lashed, he's in the head, he get lashed. And I meant to say, I thank God for taking him out, Mr. Alleyne, because at least I know that he has peace.
You thank God for taking him?
Yeah, Mr. Alleyne, because I can't stand to see the advantage no more. It's every minute, Keston. For the past year and a half, Keston got like about 4 times, Mr. Alleyne, you understand? And I can't stand to see the advantage, and that's his grandmother eyeball, and it's making his grandmother sick. Every time it happens, my grandmother just keep getting sick and sick. She keep getting going up. I just can't deal with the advantage. I live in vengeance of God. I don't want to know who killed him. I don't want to know who beat him, Mr. Alleyne.
When he was found?
I just want to live vengeance of God Sunday night.
When he was found in Beetham?
Yeah.
But you all live Beetham?
Mr. Alleyne, I moved out some years ago. Because of the same thing in the area. It's the bank and think I moved out. I was renting a lunch back some years ago. And then I moved back to the Beetham because when the rent come and get hard and I couldn't pay it, I end up moving back to the Beetham. Because it's only my husband, and my husband not working right now. And see, my husband is 63 this year, and since after the incident, my husband not working no way. It's just a little mini matter. I running for survival, and as I tell you, every minute I have to be buying things for my cancer, for my medication and that kind of thing, because I was going through a problem with immigration and my papers. Only this year, it's only last month I get with my ID card and them kind of things. It's really hard. It really hard. You understand? It really, really, really hard, Mr. Allen. It's hard to deal with. It's hard.
Tell me if you need something to your shop, I'll help you buy some of your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you send me a list and let me see what I can give you buy for your shop.
Alright.
Wholesale. Alright? I'll see what I can just get a little push. Alright, to sustain you a little bit. Okay?
Yeah.
So we have no idea. What was his last when was the last time you saw him? On
I
Saturday?
saw him Sunday morning. I was getting ready for church. We called the ambulance. Mr. Alleyne, we begged the police. My mother cried to the ambulance people to go with Keston. She said Keston not well. We asked him, the police tell him everything that he asked him. He answered straight. He said he can't go with him again. She will. I beg the police. My mother said, oh God. He go dead, or you go leave me at the dead. The same police that leave Mr. Alleyne is the same police that don't come and take his body and go with it. That could be avoided.
So wait, they leave Keston, they never pick him up?
They never go with him, they say they can't go with him.
So he was alive?
Well, he was alive Sunday, Mr. Alleyne.
He was alive? How long he stayed on the ground?
No, when they come Sunday morning before the incident happened the night, Mr. Alleyne, I didn't sleep Saturday night. I say all this sick. I feel like I was going to die. Mr. Alleyne, my belly hurt me. I vomit Saturday morning into Sunday, Mr. Alleyne. I vomit. I couldn't hold up. My ears over my right eye started to bip. So, Mr. Alleyne, I'm telling you, I'm feeling weak. I crawled down the step. So come now says not knowing his dead, my child was going to dead, Mr. Alleyne.
How far from the house he was found?
God. About, let me say, 1, 2, about 3 hours, like, let me say, in front by where the white cap.
Like Sunday morning?
Sunday night.
Sunday night. Around what time?
Yeah, about 6 something.
You didn't hear no noise or nothing?
No. I didn't hear anything at all. I didn't hear. It's not easy. I ain't sleep and I ain't eaten since that. I ain't sleeping, Mr. Alleyne. Oh, God. So what are the residents saying? Mr. Alleyne, everybody. Mr. Alleyne, people don't talk.
Huh?
People can't, Mr. Alleyne, even if you want to talk, you can't talk. You understand? Everybody.
I know you talk about order in the beaten, so I know the order.
Everybody fearful for their life. It's just that.
Hey, boy. How many stab wounds they said he got?
I know I get your autopsy done. I only got to identify the body.
Today?
No, I get the body identified. I was to do it Monday and I had a CT scan to do Monday, so they end up doing it
your
Tuesday.
Stage cancer? Your
Stage 4.
Stage 4?
Yeah, chemo tomorrow. Please go and just do it in Grandy.
Lady, I'll try my best. Alright, I'll try my best. Right? Send my list. I'll take your number. How do you go to Grandy?
I just travel.
Travel?
Yeah, I just take the 5:30 bus in the morning. Come and I ain't having, so I don't have a choice.
So why do you pay a car?
Well, sometimes this driver here, he with me for years, you know.
How much you charge you?
Well, I just came out $100 to put gas because it's like he working for somebody.
And he go wait for you?
He just go and come back. Got Keston on the vehicle, but when I come and get the kind of to sell Keston.
How much chemotherapy you have to take again?
I think I have one more station a day, 8 tomorrow, please God.
I'll see what I will help you. Yeah. Alright, with your little movement, I'll help you with the shop and things. Alright? Yeah. And see if we can buy stuff and buy up some things. Let me see how it looks. It looks good or?
Kinda, Mr. Alleyne, kinda. I borrowed the fridge from the same boy there last week because the fridge, Mr. Alleyne, people really don't know, you know. I just don't complain, Mr. Alleyne.
Oh, you have a new friend. Yeah. On your side. Alright? On your side. I want you to know that I'm on your side. I will call you after. Yeah. When I leave here, I'll call you and we'll see what we can do. Alright?
Alright.
I'll give you something before you leave. Alright, I pay to go for your chemotherapy and buy some stuff and you'll buy your little vitamins and things?
I bought a bottle of vitamin in the jug so because I wasn't sleeping and gave me a bottle of thing in the jug so yesterday for to get to sleep. I wasn't sleeping, I was getting a dizziness.
And what is your full name?
Marva David.
Marva David. How old was your son?
33.
33. He never worked anywhere.
He used to work Shogun and stocks at that time, but he liked selling, so he used to do a little vending and drive around and sell a little. He used to sell water and things in Shogunas at that time.
Which part of Shogunas?
On the street, busy corner from small Kestan selling in Shogunas. Every year we used to sell in Shogunas.
What's his nickname?
They used to call him Jackie.
Right at the corner there, opposite the Knoxman.
Yeah. By the gas station, all by, sometimes we're selling from by Bechu, by Bisgona.
Bechu's further down.
Yeah, sometimes we're selling, well, we used to split up sometimes, me and the father.
Alright, no problem. That's why you know I'm here for you, alright? Yeah. You gotta pick it up, and I'm here for you when you pick it up. I can't bring back your son. We'll see what we could do, right? But it's sad. It's just sad. Nobody wants to come out and talk, no witnesses, nobody. Go to I.A.N, no username, no password, and also send me the information. I'm going to see how we can help her. Thank you, moms.
Yeah,
thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, it is so sad. Yeah? And I mean, if you have any information to the family of the siblings that perished in the fire, wheelchair-born Sookeah Bheem and Ramdath Bheem, you all can get in contact with me. That is very, 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 very sad. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if I can speak to the family where this girl died, Naomi DeMille, 19-year-old, that is oh my God, that's a horrific death. And also, we are paying attention, and just to let you know, I'm just going to run through some things. We are paying, because, you know, we have to toss to the UNC live broadcast. It's a paid broadcast, by the way. It's a paid broadcast. The family of Sheldon Gloucester, I want to see who's going to push anything under the carpet that we are looking on. We are looking on to let everybody know that nobody's above the law. Nobody, it's on head on show up there. You understand? We spoke to the family. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the man, Alvin Sidney Allo, we'd like to know who killed Allo. If you have any information, he was found murdered in a drain in Pity Valley on Wednesday. Also, ladies and gentlemen, and also there was a guy from this evening to also murdered. So what is going on in Sparrow Drive, in Hummingbird Drive, Pity Valley? What exactly? One yesterday, one today. What exactly is going on? My camera crew, make sure see how far our camera crew has reached. Also, a driver shot during a hired trip, wounded with intent in Valencia. On the afternoon of April 9th, officers from the Valencia CID Special Operations Unit responded to report of a shooting at North Orapuch Road, Valencia. When they arrived at the scene, they met 44-year-old Stefan Brosco, who reported that while working as a taxi driver around 15, he picked up a male passenger dressed in a dark clothing near the Valencia Junction, who asked to be dropped off at North Orapuch Road. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, armed robbery in Santa Cruz. Vehicle stolen after a Brazil man went to meet another man known as Samuel. Armed robbery in Santa Cruz. Vehicle stolen after a Brazil man went to meet another man identified as Samuel on Wednesday, April the 9th, 2025. A 30-year-old Brazil man went to Lacano Road, Lower Santa Cruz, to meet a man he only knew as Samuel after parking his ash gray Toyota Hilux, valued $232,000 near Cedar Road. The two walked towards a nearby track. At that point, two men, one armed with a firearm, approached and announced a hold-up, and the victim was physically assaulted and robbed of several personal items, including an Apple iPhone 13 Pro Max, a silver chain, his wallet, and the keys to his Toyota Hilux, which also contained a laptop, a Lenovo laptop. The suspect fled the scene heading north along Lacano Road in a stolen vehicle. Also, armed robbery at Labre Pitch Lake compound. Naked man among two suspects who targeted security guards. I repeat, armed robbery at Labre Pitch Lake compound. Naked man among two suspects who targeted security guards. Police are investigating a daring robbery at the Labre's Pitch Lake Visitors Facilities, which occurred around 10:39 p.m. on Monday, 8th April. 2 unarmed security officers employed with Universal Protective Services Limited (UPSL) were on duty inside the main security booth when they were confronted by 2 masked male suspects. One of the suspects was naked while the other was barefooted and armed with a gun. They entered the booth and ordered both officers to lie face down. The 23-year-old officer was robbed of a Samsung A23 valued $1,600, while the 42-year-old colleague was relieved of a cell phone valued $617 in cash. We're going to keep you posted, so you need to be careful when you go to the Pitch Lake. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are now, it's over for us here. Remember, tomorrow, it's a new thing that we are doing, that 2 o'clock every day, all this program will be repeated on all our platforms. I know it's repeated on television, but 2 o'clock, you are going to see this on all our social media platforms. As of tomorrow, we have staff and everybody in place to do that. Your ads will be seen more. Your ads going to be seen all over the weekend, and they only repeat. The 5 shows from Monday to Friday is repeated on the weekends also. So we're going to keep you posted. And once you have information, keep sharing the page, keep liking the page. Follow us on I.A.N Network on Facebook, I.A.N Network on YouTube, our website. This is I.A.N. Have a wonderful night. And we are now tossing to a live broadcast, the United National Live, their meeting. It's a paid political broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. For crime, much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street.